Good morning. It's 5:52 on the 29th of June. It's a Thursday. Foggy, wet. Oh man. I think the weather had a graphic up on the TV screen last night showing how many dry days there were in June. I think there were 4. Sunrise was at 4:46 again, and nothing on the cellular cameras. I've been up since 5:04. Took Flynn a little bit to get out of bed. Now, he wasn't in bed, he was just lying down on the floor. But I have a shock collar that he doesn't wear, but I try to train him with it. And for a while I lost it. It had been in the truck underneath the seat. So I just charge it up. And it has 3 options: beep, vibrate, and shock. And if I beep it, he usually comes out knowing that that's his call to go out for a walk. But this morning, beeped it several times. He just stayed in the room. So I go in for his collar on, his harness on him, to get him to come out. Took a trip down to Orono yesterday. Governor's, it's a restaurant down there. They have a lobster roll day. And yesterday was their 64th anniversary of doing that. So we wanted a lobster roll. So we took a run down there. I guess if you ate it in the restaurant, they were charging $9.64 in honor of their 64th anniversary. But they also had because they have quite a volume, they had drive-through set up. And to simplify things, not have to deal with change or credit cards, it was cash only. They charged $10. So we picked up 4 of those. She had one for lunch. And I had another for dinner. I'm not big on lobster. I'll eat it, but yes, it is Grover's Day. We're a real mess. So let's go north today. Flynn. While we were down there, I stopped in Scott's Recreation. Let me make sure this camera's still working. Yep. Scott's Recreation is right there. If you're heading south on 95, it's 200 feet west. And we went to the restaurant first, and then went back to Scott's Recreation. Their parking facility sucks. There was a truck with a trailer blocking half of it, and then a flatbed truck with a tractor on it blocking some more. I wanted to see their finished moors, so I went into their showroom, and nobody asked me if they could help me. and walked through the showroom. No finished motors on display. So I went outside and wandered around. I found one finished mower, the Titan brand. Come on, buddy, let's go. And it was a small one. I was looking to see what the 72-inch looked like. They advertised it for $2,700, and it's a 3-point hitch setup. It's just, I think you need a 45 horsepower tractor to drive it. But they only had the small one there. I couldn't find the bigger ones. I think they have 52, 60, and 72 inches. And the 60-inch was, I think, $2,500 or something. So, put $200 more. Go for the gold. Come on, bud, let's go. It's a rock. That's all it is a rock. I put it in the hole the other day. We might see some sunshine on Saturday. Saturday is July 1st. And breakfast at the club, 7 to 10, all you can eat. And then 4 to 6 is the barbecue. Chicken barbecue, half a chicken, potato salad, noodle salad, and I don't know what else. That's $12 each. All proceeds benefit the Snowmobile Club. We just completed a major update to the barn, insulating it, putting metal siding on the outside, and then putting some ship lap on the walls inside. New windows from Matthews Brothers. I think there's 6 windows. Come on, buddy, let's go. I picked up a 2.5-inch U-clamp. I don't know if that's the right term for it. Somebody dragged the pole out to block the driveway. We stopped in Walmart. Really wanted to get something to make dessert, and I went in there and happened to see the antenna for digital TV reception. And I looked at one, and it looked identical to the one that Bill O'Neill had given me a couple of years back. I tried using it and it didn't work. So I guess Timmy was here yesterday. Cutting Jenny's grass. But it looked identical to the one I had. So I went across to Alvashon to get the U-bolt, U-clamp, whatever it is. And they only had one of the 2.5 inch left. I had looked at the 2 inch initially, but I said the old Usenet pipe looked bigger than 2 inches. So I figured 2.5. And I was right. I've got the old Usenet, a pole I put in for my weather station and my V-boost set of the booster, and a pole for the direct or dish network. It used to be direct TV, but we have dish, and they keep raising the price, so I'm trying to get rid of that. So came home, I measured it on the pole, and it was the right size. 2.5 is exactly right. So I went out to the barn to get the antenna to see the antenna mount. It was more for a 2 inch pole, so I had to improvise there. And took the antenna and mounted it on the pole. I had left the Usenet cable, the coax there. So I just have to get a TV attached to the other end, see whether I get a reception. RCA has a broadcast finder app. You put in your street address, your town, and zip code, and then it tells you what station should be available. It tells you to point your phone in different directions so you can see where those broadcast stations are. Yep, but taking care of business good. And it looks like there's some in Bangor and some in Presque Isle. All right, bud? All done? All right, in the house. Come on, in the house. Oh boy. So I had an old Magnavox HD TV we had back in Jefferson. We had it in the kitchen. We had the kitchen redone in '87. Had custom cabinets installed, all oak, all custom made. And the one on the one side of the kitchen had a little opening that 17-inch fit just perfectly in there. And I had run internet and cable into the back before they installed the cabinetry, and it worked fine. Actually, it was in there before Cablevision did away with providing analog TV. And we used to watch TV there without having to have a box. Another thing the government did stupidly, allowing broadcasters to do away with analog, which makes you totally reliant on being close to a broadcast center, or then having to have a cable TV box. Come on, bud, let's go. Flynn. Looks like he didn't finish over there. I'm surprised he cut it yesterday. He got a new mower. He posted pictures on Facebook. He got a new mower. Another X mark. This one's got the rollover protection system, or ropes as they call it, ROPS. Yeah, Flynn's all muddy. Oh boy. The mosquitoes are buzzing in my ears. I don't see any animal tracks this morning. I take Flynn through the grassy area. Try and get some of the mud off his legs. I happened to catch a interview with Bill Maher interviewing Robert Kennedy Jr. And they were talking about the assassination of Robert Kennedy back in '68. And I didn't follow it that closely, but apparently Sirhan fired 2 shots hitting him in the chest or wherever. Come here. Come here, stay. Oh. Make sure we're not going to get splashed. Come here. Stay. I don't know who he is. 7011 WG. 7011 WG. Anyway, apparently Sirhan had a 22 caliber revolver, 8-shot, and he shot twice and somebody tackled him. I thought it was Rosie Greer, but I can't be sure. And he was able to discharge every round in the revolver. Struck 5 other people. They accounted for every bullet from the gun, but Robert Kennedy was shot at close range from behind. So I didn't know that. So they're saying Sirhan didn't kill Kennedy, shot him, but he didn't fire him. The shot that killed him. He was shot at close range, they said, within an inch, because he had powder burns. He was shot behind the ear. I sent Kevin White a screenshot of the video showing the water, how deep it was over there, so he hasn't responded. I guess he's frustrated. He wants to get the building up, he wants to put his driveway in. He can't go in there with his trailer because he gets stuck. My shoes are getting all wet, but hopefully we get some moisture licking off the mud on Flynn's legs. Yeah, my feet are soaked. My shoes are soaked. It hasn't gotten on my feet. Right, buddy? There's a hair down there. I don't know if you'll be able to see him over here. Yep, right there. Let's go in the house. Let's go. Let's go wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. Battery died on me.